21, 22, 001. It should be like this. Okay, and then, oh, okay. So this is a Word file which I'll be uploading in Teams. So you have to write your roll number first and the name and your practical number 1 and the questions of practical number 1. So every time when I'm teaching, suppose I'm going on with a practical, I'm going to start with the practical. I will show you this. You have to take a screenshot of this. Okay, so the first practical I have already pasted. So for the other practicals, I'll be showing you that. You have to take a screenshot of it and you have to type it out here. So here, the first practical I have pasted already. And then 1A, program to calculate the roots of quadratic equation using the formula. So this is the formula. And you have to paste the code that is in Scilab. You have already developed it in Scilab, so you have to copy and paste it here. After that, output for all types of roots. Okay, when roots are real and equal, roots are real and unequal, roots are real and imaginary. In 3 different lines, you have to paste it neatly. Okay, for example, if you're saying roots are real and equal, you should say R1 is equal to R1 is equal to and R2 is equal to, you have to show. Then the next option, okay, remove the underline option here. So this will be if whatever R1 you are using. Of course, you will be copy pasting the output which is there in the which is seen as the output for you. You will copy and paste it here. That's all. So when you are copying and pasting, I need the copying and pasting. I need wait. So this the other day I did. So when you are running it, issue. So you have to paste this whole thing. Okay, even this should be pasted because this will let me know whether you're working in your system or someone else's system. Whether you've copied from someone else or some, I will clearly come to know. So okay, so what I want is I don't want this. You don't copy it like this. You go for a screenshot. Okay, hope you all know how to go for a screenshot. You can go for, you click on print screen. Hope everybody knows how to go for a screenshot. Okay, so you can, yeah, you can open the Word file or you can go to Paint. When you come to PowerPoint, it will not be very clear. So you, or you can, whatever you feel is easy, you do. You go for crop, select the thing, you go for crop and you crop it like this. So you can do that also, or you can go for this and you can go paste it here. Okay, you can paste it here. That is also fine. So however you are comfortable, please, so that I will know it is from in a folder. Your name should be there, and your there should be an NSM folder. In that, you will be doing this. Okay, so that I will know you are using your system. So I want it in this manner. And the second program also, I have pasted the question, I have pasted the formula and the code in Scilab, and I need the output. Is it clear, everybody? Everyone here in the meeting, did you all understand what has to be done? Okay. Now, what you have to do is, I'm giving an instruction on top. You will not, that should not be seen in the in your file. Okay, instruction. Name the file as, I'm writing the name NSM practical one batch 1. Okay, FIT 2122001. This is how you will name the file. Okay, please remember, this is, I am just saying for one practical. You can give a hyphen here also if you want. NSM practical 1 batch 1 FIT 2122001. So this is how you will name the practical, so that I'll know it is yours. Okay. And do you all know how to upload assignment? You all know, no? Once you have done it already in SEM 1, right? Everybody?
Yes,
Everyone? Okay. So you all know how to upload an assignment. So I'll be creating an assignment. For example, today, since you have already finished quadratic, PRAC also you will finish it today, and you will have to upload it this night. Okay, so the deadline would be this night. So when you don't upload, I will know when you are uploading. Okay, so if you are 1 minute late, this Teams will show me that you are 1 minute late. You are 1 day late, the Teams will show me that you're 1 day late. Is it clear? So if I'm saying you have to upload it this night, you have to upload it this night. Is it clear, everybody? Hello. Okay, that is not an issue. I can, that all such things I can consider. That is not an issue. I will give the assignment date as tomorrow night. No problem. Okay. So this I'll be storing in your. I'll be uploading in your Teams, so you can have a look at it. Okay. So now we will go for. I need not discuss quadratic equation, students. Everybody here, do you want me to discuss quadratic equation? I am moving forward with e power x. Huh? Okay, for quadratic equation, I'll directly show in Scilab now. Since you all know, you all have worked with Scilab, so I'll show it here only. So in quadratic equation, you have three different types of roots. So one is real and unequal, the other is real and equal, the other is real and imaginary. So I have pasted all the three values. I've given you all the three values also. So as per the formula, it is minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So based on this value, which is inside the root, based on this value, if this value is less than 0, then the roots are real and imaginary. If this value is greater than 0, then the roots are real and minus b by 2a. But when this is greater than 0 or less than 0, you will have plus, that is one root. You will have minus, that is another root. Okay, so you'll have two roots. So when d is equal to 0, you will have only minus b by 2a. That is why you are saying it is equal. Okay, but when this has a value, One value will be with minus b plus that value. Another value will be minus b minus that value. So you will not have, the roots will not be equal. The roots will be different. You will have roots that are real and equal and roots that are real and unequal. And when the value is less than 0, then you have a real part and an imaginary part. That is, this part will become the real part and this part will become the imaginary part. Okay. So this is the basic idea behind the quadratic equation. The other day I explained step by step. Okay. So here, first thing would be you have to calculate b squared minus 4ac. So I have calculated this in Scilab, b squared minus 4ac, and I have stored it in a variable. Why we are storing it in a variable? Because we have to check whether that particular value b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0 or less than 0 or equal to 0. So first we will check whether it is greater than 0. If the d value, that is what is there inside the square root, is greater than 0, that means it is a positive value. So you apply the formula straight away, minus b plus square root of d divided by 2a and minus b minus square root of d divided by 2a. Okay. Now the bracket, the parenthesis thing, hope you all have followed the other day when I taught. Everybody, where will the bracket come? The moment the bracket is misplaced, your answer will be wrong. Hope you all know the hierarchy of operators. Hope you all remember what I taught the other day, or I'm sure you would have referred to some other material, or it is very clearly given in Yashwant Kanitkar. Let us see. You can refer to that textbook also. If you have the PDF, you can check there also what is meant by hierarchy of operators or precedence of operators. And you please understand that that is very, very important, especially in this NSM. You have very complex codes that is coming up. So this parenthesis, understanding parenthesis and hierarchy of operators is very, very important. Okay, students. So did you all understand this part, the R1 and R2, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Those who have not. Okay. So, so such roots, when d is greater than 0, you say the roots are real and unequal and you print them. This print is exactly like what you do in your C language. I have not changed the style at all. So purposely I have done it so that you can, since you have already studied, you will be even more strong with the printf statement when you are studying it again in the same manner. You will be even more clear with what is this printf statement. Okay, so this if structure is for d greater than 0. Next we have to write for if d equal to 0. So here r1 and r2 will be minus b by 2a alone. You will not have this part. This part is not there. Okay, square root of d is not there because square root of 0 is 0. So you are not including that here. You will have r1 minus b by 2a, r2 also minus b by 2a. So you will write the roots are real and equal, and the same way you will print it. Okay, same thing you will write. But r1 will be minus b by 2a and r2 will also be minus b by 2a. Instead, you can write, you can just calculate it once. You say r1 is equal to minus b by 2a, and while printing, you say r1 is equal to r2 is equal to. You can write like that. Okay, while printing, and you will say you will just write r1 here. Okay, that is also fine. Are you following what I'm saying? You can write like this, printf, and write r1 is equal to r2 is equal to percentage f, and here you will write r1. So you will only calculate r1. That is enough. r1 is equal to minus b by 2 into a. You will write it like this. This is also fine. So this will also, and of course, please include this roots are real and equal in between these two. That's also fine. Then if d is less than 0, then you have a real part and an imaginary part. So in the real part, I said it would be, real part would be minus b by 2a. Okay, so the real part would be So the real part would be minus b by 2a. This one will be your real part. This you will store in R, and this one will be your imaginary part. Okay, so you have to write R separately. You have to write I separately. R will be minus b by 2a. That's all. You have to write it in Scilab language. And your I will be, you cannot find the square root of a negative number. So already d is negative. So you will say square root of minus d. So now the d will be positive. D divided by 2a. You write it like this. So the real part is also done. The imaginary part is also done. One second. So you will go for the real part as well as the imaginary part. You have to write the code for this in Scilab. Okay. So you will say R is equal to minus b by 2a. I'm not writing exactly how we have to write in Scilab. Okay. And I is equal to sqrt of minus d by 2a. Okay, what I've written is wrong. 2a, you should write it properly. Okay, that's all. And while printing, you will print R1 is equal to, you will print it as R plus I. You will write it like that. And R2 is equal to R minus I. Okay, so you have to write the printf statement like that. So I'll just show you if you have any confusion. Uh, so you will say R1 is equal to R, so percentage F plus, need an I. It is usually represented as A plus IB. So you will write an I, you will have to write an I like this, and then you will say percentage F. Okay, this is one thing. Then in the next line, you want R2 is equal to percentage F minus I percentage F. And then you will write, since you are using R and I twice, R, I, R and I. Okay, so this R, I paste this in PowerPoint. It works. So here you have R value and you have this I value. How do you want this as A plus IB you want? Okay, also you want A minus IB. Now this A is in R and this B is in I. So A is in R and B is in I. We have used a variable like that. We have used I and R. So first you want R plus I, you want the I value to be seen here. Then you want A minus IB you want. You want it to be seen like this. So first this will be your, this is R1 will be seen. So this will be your R plus I will use capital F, you know, use small f. And this will be R minus I. This is, we have given the I value, and this will take this I value. Okay, this I value. This is this I value, R plus. Okay, since I've used the word here, variable also I, and I'm printing here also as I. So instead, I will go for, say, for example, let me keep this as, say, M. Let me keep this as M. So then it will be, don't go there, open it here. So then you have, so here it will be M and here it will be M. Okay, so now I think it would be better, clear for, it will be clear for you. So here first time it will take This is R value and plus IM it will print. And this is R value minus IM it will print. So how many times R and M is taken? 2 times. So that is why we have given twice R and M. Okay, all this you should have studied in semester 1. Means what is this? What is this? Based on this percentage F, that many times you should have variables here also. You have 4 percentage F, so you need 4 variables after the comma. So that is how the matching is done. Otherwise, you will know you will get an error. Okay, you do this in C language. So this is something which you should know. Hope you all know. Hello, you all know this? Everybody. Hello there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Did
ma'am.
you understand? Okay. So
Yes,
after
ma'am.
this, you will write the roots are real and imaginary. You will write and then you will write this. Okay. Is this enough, students? Did you everybody understand? Will you do the program by yourself? Everyone? Hello, students.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody other than Athar and how do you call Athar? No, Athar. Carefully. Okay, carefully and sweetie. Others, please tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you all understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. So please do it by yourself, and you should. I've pasted the. I think it is in the other in that chat. I had pasted. I have removed it from my this one. It's gone from my pictures. Yeah, the output has gone from my pictures. Okay, so hope you have it in your system. Hope you have downloaded what I pasted in the chat and you have it in your system. Yes, students. I had pasted the values in chat. These values hope you have. Hope you have these values.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, so please go for it. Okay. Next, the 1B program is. Let me move this. So we have to code. So Esther, the other day, last Tuesday, I had asked someone to tell the formula, the series, and the series was given by you. Okay, someone had told the series. So let us go for coding this in some language. For us, the Scilab language. So as I told you, this is just sum of the series. So you know it is S is equal to S plus some expression. Okay, we have to calculate this expression. So it is S is equal to S plus. So usually if it is S is equal to S plus, when it is sum, we initialize S as 0 because it is sum. Because if we go for initializing it as some other number, it will be added to the other number, which we don't want. So in the beginning, we want the sum to be 0 and then we'll start adding to it. But here it is very clearly given the first value is 1. So we can initialize s is equal to 1. Okay, we can initialize instead of s is equal to 0, we initialize s is equal to 1. The rest we calculate and we add it to this. Okay, so that is what we are going to do now. So first S, the sum is equal to 1. Now we have to calculate all this. We are going for the factorial, we are going to use a built-in function factorial. You can write the code which you studied in C also, no problem. If I say factorial of 4, it will give me the factorial of 4. So we are going to use this, no problem. We can use this also. Or as you have studied in C language, you can write a code for the factorial also, no problem. Okay, so S is equal to 1 and we are going to find for e power 4 suppose. You can find for anything, okay? Because we want to stop it early. Here it is 4, so I am saying we are going to find for e power 4. Now, so we'll go for 4 iterations. First with 1, then with 2, then with 3 and then with 4. So we have to go for 4 iterations. So first let us initialize x is equal to 4 because we are going to stop when it is 4. So after this, what we are going to do is we are going to find now this e power 4 only we are going to find. Okay, so e power 4 will be 1 plus 4 by 1 factorial plus 4 squared by 2 factorial plus 4 cubed by 3 factorial plus 4 power 4 by 4 factorial. So we are going to stop after 4. We are not going beyond 4. So we say 4. Also we are going to find e power 4. Okay. You're going to stop the iteration in the 4th iteration. You're going to stop it also. And we are going, if you want, you can give, okay. The iterations can go till 10 times. As you increase the iteration, you will get the exact value. As you increase the iteration, you will come closer to the actual value of e power 4. So if you want, you can stop. Since I've shown here only 4, you can stop the iteration for 4 also. Okay, but if you want to increase it to 10 iterations, you can go plus. You can go for 10 values also, no problem. Okay, so as you increase, you're going to get a more appropriate value. That's all. So here for the iterations, you need the for loop. For I is equal to 1 is to 4. Okay, we are going to go for 4 iterations. And we are going to find the sum. So S is equal to S plus. So S is already 1 we have assigned. Now we need this. Okay, so X also we have assigned as 4. X by factorial of what should I write here? Can someone tell me? Factorial of, okay, let me, factorial of, no.
1.
See, we want this, I'm talking about, I'm talking about this term. Okay, this term we have already assigned in 1. Now next we are taking this term. So it is factorial of 1, right? X by factorial of 1. Now next time, now we have, let me change the ink color. Now these two sums, the sum of these two are present in S. Now after the first iteration, when I is equal to 1, this is done. This sum is present. Now when I is equal to 2, this should be added to this sum. This should be added to this sum. So when I is equal to 2, this should become x squared. And this should be factorial of 2. So what can I write here so that it becomes x squared and factorial of 2? And when I is equal to 3, this becomes x cubed and factorial of 3. And when I is equal to 4, this becomes x power 4 and factorial of 4. Can someone tell me? How do I generalize this? I have written the first term exactly. Now when I is equal to 1, this is fine. This will work very well. Exactly correct. But when I is equal to 2, this has to be added to this sum. X squared by 2 factorial. So here it should be x squared by 2 factorial. That is fine. Then after that I becomes 3. When I is equal to 3, this should be added to this sum. So then here it should be x cubed divided by factorial of 3. So how do I take care of that? What should I write here so that it changes on every I value basis? It changes on I value basis. what do I write there so that it changes on I value basis? Can someone tell me? Yes, can someone tell me what should I write here so that now this is I is equal to 1. Now to this I have to add x squared divided by factorial of 2. And to this I have to add x cubed divided by factorial of 3. Like this it goes on till I is equal to 4. So I cannot write the whole, I cannot write like this. Now suppose I set this as 10. I cannot keep writing this for 10 times. Okay, there should be a generalized fashion, with a generalized statement which will run any number of times. Suppose I have to run this as say x power 5 divided by 5 factorial. Then x power 6 divided by 6 factorial. Yes, yes. Yeah, tell me. No. Yeah, we are already in the loop, no? We are already in the loop. We are already in the loop. This is the loop has already started.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
can we write x raised to I divided by factorial of I?
perfect. X raised to I and factorial of I. That's it. Finished. The code is over. Okay, so now I'll tell you how it is actually, why this is enough. I'll tell you. I'll execute and I'll tell you. So S is 1 here. Okay, X is equal to 4. Okay, divided by factorial of I is written. So what is this actually? 1 plus x power 1 divided by 1 factorial. It is done when I is equal to 1. Now I becomes 2. What is there in S already? 1. This is already there in S. I am just putting an arrow. This is already there in S. Okay. So S plus x raised to I. So that is nothing but I is 2 now. So x raised to 2 divided by factorial of 2. So done. Next, I is equal to 3. So this whole sum is there in S now. All the three sum is there in S. So S is equal to S plus, the arrow goes here, okay, it is in this S. So this is in this S. Plus x raised to, now the I value is 3. X raised to 3, f of 3. Then I becomes 4. So this whole sum, this whole thing, the sum of all this is there in S. So S is equal to S plus x raised to 4 divided by factorial of 4. We have reached the end. So are you understanding, students, what is happening here? I will explain in one. Did you all understand? I have executed the whole code here to the right of the screen. What Sweetie said, I have executed. Are we arriving at this formula, students? Did we finish with this formula now? Everybody? Hello?
Yes,
Hello,
ma'am.
students. Did you understand, everyone? So we should write the code in such a way that the whole series is executed. Okay, so we should be smart enough to cut short the whole thing into a single line. Of course, we need a loop because the same thing is repeated again and again and again. Okay, so you need a loop. So this is in in Scilab you can use factorial of I. In C language we will not be using factorial of I. Of course we will write a function. We will declare a function and you can write a function for factorial and you can call it like this. Otherwise, what we will do, we have to write the code of factorial here, and then the number of code will also number of lines of statements will increase. So here in Scilab it is easy. You just have to write factorial of I. Is it clear, everybody? You can take a screenshot of this and later refer to it. Okay, so after finishing this, have you all taken a screenshot? I'm going to erase this part. Shall I erase? I don't know. Half of the class, no, 3/4 of the class are not saying anything. Scilab only I'm writing. See here, I'm writing in Scilab only. See, this is all Scilab statements only, no? Proper, this you converting to Scilab, I don't know, Baba. So that is not the way you learn, huh? Okay? Exactly, we cannot, because Scilab you all know. So, I am writing in Scilab statements only. You will start like this only, s is equal to 1. This is the first statement you will write. There's nothing else you will write. You will start like this only. This much, like this only you will go. Yes, the others now, I'm only remembering your carefully. Huh? Carefully was requesting me to write this in Scilab. So the others, did you follow how this loop is working? Everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How the loop is working, everyone. Okay, so now this is over. We have calculated this now. Now we want to print this. So when I come out of this, after this, you just have to print. Printf, you have to write it in Scilab. So you can you can write, because you want to show both calculated and the one that is already existing in Scilab. Okay, you have a function, built-in function, exp of x, which will give me the exponential value of x. So what we are going to do now is you're going to compare both the values by writing the code in Scilab itself. So you will write calculated value of exp of x. Exp of, you can write, since you have given here 4, you can write exp of 4 is equal to percentage f, and you will say s. Your s has the exp, double quote, and you will have this. This is done. Now you will write printf. You can give a backslash n here. Okay. Here also you can give a backslash n. But that is dirty. So then for the built-in function, you will say exp of 4 using built-in function. Built-in function equal to percentage F, and you will say exp of 4. Exp of 4 is the built-in function. Okay. So now when you compare both, you must get same value. You must get the same value. This is calculated by you using this these 5 lines of code. Okay, you have 5 lines of code here. Using this 5 lines of code, you have calculated. This is one line, this is another line, this is another line, this is another line, this is another line. So the code is over. After that, you want to print and see whether what you have calculated and what you are actually using the built-in function and finding whether both are same. It will be same. Okay, so if you are not getting the same value, you will increase this number to 10 iterations. You don't have to bother, it is automatically happening. So you will get almost the same value. Okay, so did everybody follow? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, for example, suppose I close this, I go for example, I'm just printing the built-in function value. Okay, I'm saying exp of 4 built-in function. exp. Okay, so if I go for this, so you can see here, let me clear the screen. I am running it again. So the exp, oh, I have not given a percentage F. So that's why you are not seeing the value. So you see it is 54.59. So when you write this code, and when you print here, the printf statement, when you print here, this will also give you 54 point. Okay, but this is got by this code. You have written this code. Okay, you have got this by writing this code, this 5 lines of code, you have got this. But this is with the built-in function exp of 4. Are you understanding, everybody? Everyone in the meeting? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Others in the meeting? Sweetie and
Yes, ma'am.
actually will keep quiet. Others, Abhishek, are you there? Abhishek, are you there? Abhishek, Jay Kumar. Yes? No. Aishwarya?
Yes, ma'am.
Ajil?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm asking whether you have understood what I've taught.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Tanmay? People are there in the meeting and doing something else. Okay. Out of 61 students, only 40 are there in the meeting. Okay. Ashtalakshmi?
Yes, ma'am.
Chirag?
Yes, ma'am.
Viola? I don't know how to
Yes,
pronounce.
ma'am.
Ishwar?
Yes, ma'am.
Siddesh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am is for what? Why are you saying yes, ma'am? It's for? Why are you saying yes, ma'am? May I know?
Hello, ma'am.
Siddesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Why did you say yes, ma'am? For what?
Oh, ma'am.
Ah. Ah.
That's the video. You have shared the screen. That's hanging. That's why.
The screen is shared is hanging. What did you say?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. My network issue is there.
Acha,
That's
you
why.
have network issue. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
But by now you would have, now can you see? So then what I'm talking, and I'm sure you are not able to hear me also, na?
Yes, ma'am. Now I can see.
You take a screenshot of this, and then you'll understand.
Okay.
Next, Tanisha is there?
Yes, ma'am, I've understood.
Sahiti. Sahiti. Is that the name? Sahiti. Hello? Hello? Vyas. Vyas.
Yes, ma'am.
What did you understand? Did you understand what's going on in the lecture?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I can.
Ma'am, am I audible? Aditi.
Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now someone has left also because I'm calling out the names. Okay. So please follow. I mean, if you have not followed, please let me know. I'll teach again, no problem. Okay, but I want you to do it by yourself since you all know printf statement. Printf statement once you will use to just print s. You can also just write like this. Okay, you will just write printf s. Printf percentage f and you will say s. This will also give you the calculated value. But I have done it in a proper manner. That's all. I have written it in a proper manner because you have calculated. I have written calculated value of exp of 4 is equal to percentage f, that is s. And this is using the built-in function exp of 4, that is exp of 4. Okay, this is using the function we are printing the exp of 4. So when you see s and exp of 4, both should be same. Then your code is correct. Is it clear, students? Will you try this now? Have you all finished quadratic, by the way? Everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
How many of you have not finished quadratic? You will try it now only. Okay, because you have enough time now. It is only 3 o'clock. Okay, so you have enough time and I'm giving you time to finish and ask me doubt. You will try this now. See, only in the beginning I can give enough time. So the other practicals, you have so many practicals to discuss. So my time will go in discussing the practicals only. So you will have to, if you want to work side by side, let me know you want to work side by side. As I am working, you also want to work, you can work, no problem. But otherwise, you have to listen to what I am saying and then you have to work later after the practical session. Okay. So those who are working along with me now, in cases like this is all small programs. So I have written larger, then I cannot use this PowerPoint presentation to write the code. This is a small code and I want you to try it by yourself because you have already done this logic in C language. You have done sum of series. So the same thing you have to apply here also. So you can apply and you can try this. Okay. Will you all try this now at home? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody? Please try, be online anytime. How much time you need? You may need maximum 20 to 30 minutes. I will ask you to share the screen. Everybody here in the meeting. No one will leave the meeting. Leaving the meeting is cowardness. COWARD. Okay. So please don't leave the meeting. Face it. You type the program and see if it's working and then you will let me know. Okay, I'm sharing that screen. The screen will be shared. Maybe I will keep it and you can see this so that I will be in a position to. Okay, hope you all can see my screen. Everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
So please
Yes,
code
ma'am.
this in code this. I have already written in Scilab only. So please code it and any doubt, please let me know. So it is 3:02 now. I will ask you to share the screen at 3:30. You have to show me quadratic equation as well as e power x. Is it clear, everybody? Everyone in the meeting?
Okay, ma'am.
You keep, sweetie, just be quiet. Others, 30 minutes I am giving you. Is that enough or you need some more time? Hello, students. You told me you have finished with quadratic. That's why I'm telling you. Can you hear me, everybody? I see bad network quality here. So, have you finished quadratic? Can you tell me sincerely whether you have finished quadratic? Ah. What about others? How many of you have not finished quadratic? Sincerely, please raise your hand. I will teach again, so no problem. Please raise your hand. Okay, there is quite a lot of people who have not finished. So, fine. So, I'll do one thing. Okay, please lower your hand. Thank you. So, you can, what you will do now is, you will first finish quadratic. Okay, everybody will do quadratic. Randomly, I will ask anyone to share the screen and I will ask you to show me the quadratic program. Okay, so you have to show me the working of quadratic program. So when someone shares, the others will also see the screen and they will understand what is going on. Okay, so that is what is my aim. I want everybody to do it now, the quadratic equation, and then after some time you will do e power x also. So for quadratic equation I am giving you half an hour. It is 5:04 now. Sorry, 3:04 now. I will ask you to share the screen at 3:35. Is it fine, students? Everybody here? Those who have not finished? Those who have not finished? Is it okay? Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
35 minutes, 30 minutes is fine. Okay. So please start your work. The others who have completed quadratic will do e power x. Is it clear, the other part of the class? Those who have completed quadratic?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I think Aishwarya, Thomas, Sweetie, and all these people did not raise your hand. Ajil, these people did not raise your
Yes,
hand.
ma'am.
So you can continue with e power x. Okay.
Yes.
So whomever I call, so if you have completed quadratic, when I call, you will show me quadratic also, you will show me e power x also after half an hour. Is it clear, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please do your work. Please do it sincerely. I'm there here to help. Anytime you can call me. I will ask you to share the screen and I will solve your error or whatever. I will solve your doubt. No problem. But I want you to type the code and understand. That is what I want. Okay. So please do that. So you want me to share the screen of this. And this one, I think now that is all gone. The bisection thing, sorry, the root, quadratic root, I think I have, I asked you to take a screenshot in the last lecture itself, right? Everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah. So this is the work of e power x. So you can see this. Yes. Control D. Control Shift D. Do you want me to share that PowerPoint slide? Hello, students. Maybe I'll paste it. Huh? Ah, okay. You continue to the other program. Anthony Raj Jackson is there in the meeting? Anthony Raj Jackson. Not there in the meeting. Jebin. Jebin is there in the meeting? No. Karna Bhosle. Karna Bhosle is there? Not there. Nikhil Chaurasya. Nikhil Chaurasya. Harshal Chavan is there? Roll number 14. Harshal Chavan. Ashtalakshmi Chettiar. Ashtalakshmi,
Yes, ma'am.
video, can you on?
Yes, ma'am.
What are you earning? What did you do in your 12th standard? Science or commerce?
Ma'am, science only.
Science.
General
College?
science.
From which college?
SIS only.
At SIS only? Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you choose BSc IT?
Actually, first of all, I was not in the idea of taking BSc IT. I was actually gonna take Max, but someone suggested me that IT is a better option for future. Nowadays, also IT is working as a highest sector. That's why
That's
I
why.
thought, yeah, and even Max is there in IT field also. So I was satisfied.
And you stay there only at science?
Yeah, near science.
And how did you feel semester 1 is? You are able to...
So, semester one, I was feeling tough with languages, programming languages, but otherwise it was quite good.
Oh, fine. But that programming languages, that concept is necessary. Now you saw here.
Yeah.
Uh, that concept is very much necessary. Logic is very much necessary.
Yeah.
And as we go with the programs, it's even more tougher.
Yes.
Okay. So you know, we have studied. It's for the whole class. Actually, I'm talking. So you have studied bisection, regular falsy, secant, and Newton-Raphson method is over in theory. No, finding out.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have to write code for all that.
Bisection. Bisection method.
Bisection and regular falsy is done. So
Yeah.
you have to write code for all that. So even it's even more tougher as you go further. Okay, so for that the logic is very much necessary. This is all building up logic. That's it. So application of this will be in a different field, but for there that much logic is not necessary. For you to understand logic, you have these programs are all there. Okay, fine.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Pujari Chirag is there. Chirag Pujari.
Oh yes, ma'am.
Your video, please.
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
Hello.
Your 12th standard science or commerce.
I did commerce.
Which college?
Menon BES College. It's now called BES. It was used to be Menon.
The Menon College is now called BDS College. Bandu.
BES Bandu.
Acha. What is it? What is that expand? You know?
Bhandu.
Okay, no problem. No problem. No problem.
Something related to Bhandu. I don't remember it.
Okay, fine. And why did you choose BSc IT?
One of my seniors suggested me to do. He's now at good post at work. Like
From SIS?
no, he used to be in model college. He did from model college.
Model in the sense here, which model? Dombili model?
Dombivli.
Kalyan model. Dombili
Yes.
model. Ah. So you are from here, Dombili.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Dombivli.
Why SIS? Why you didn't go to model college?
SIS was good. I heard about it a lot. So I thought I would apply it and I got my name in it. So I went for it.
Acha, okay.
Yes,
Fine. And how did you find semester one?
Was pretty good, I guess. Quite difficult, yet was pretty understandable.
It's all contradicting terms. You're pretty good. Then all contradicting words you are using. Okay. Hope you are understanding what you're saying. Fine. Thank you. Please be sincere. That's the only thing I would like to say. Okay. Fine. Next, Tanish Desai. Tanish Desai. Tanish Desai is there? No. Then Rohit Deshmukh. Rohit Deshmukh. Prabhakar Devendra. Prabhakar Devendra. What's his name? Achha, Jay Kumar Dinesh Kumar. Which is your name? I don't know. Jay Kumar Dinesh Kumar. This person is there? Okay. Here I can actually catch the students who are not there in the meeting. Viola De Silva. Person is there. Was there before. Viola De Silva. Not there now. 32 of them. Mahalingam Ishwar. Ishwar Mahalingam. EFG. Felix, Suresh Felix. Suresh Felix. Siddesh Gajengi. He'll be there. Siddesh.
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Video, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Where's your sister?
Oh, ma'am, I have.
She's in another room.
Yes, ma'am, I have done in the. lab.
12th standard?
Commerce.
Science or commerce?
Commerce.
And BSCIT because your sister guided you, right?
Yes, she have suggested me.
Huh?
She have suggested me to do that.
She
Yes,
suggested you to join here.
Yes,
okay. She knows. She knows very well what is happening in SIS because she was there. Last year was online for her, but the other 2 years she was there offline.
Yes,
so then is she guiding you? She has time to help you?
Yes, sir.
Your network, I don't know if it is my network or your network, I'm not able to hear properly. So now with both the programs you have finished?
No, ma'am, I'm doing.
Quadratic you have finished?
My laptop is hanging, that's why I'm.
Okay, fine. No problem. Continue. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Tanisha. Sahiti Gantiala.
Yes, ma'am.
Video. I've seen you somewhere, I don't know where. Okay. 12th standard, science or commerce?
Science.
And why IT?
My dad suggested, that's why.
Achha. He's also into IT?
No.
You are from SIS, 12th standard?
Oh, AES. AES college.
Where is that?
Vadala AES, Andhra Education Society High School.
Okay. So you don't have IT there in that college?
No.
And how was semester 1?
It was quite difficult.
Especially the logic thing, na? The logic part, programming. Na? You are understanding it is difficult here also, for NSM also. Na? It's very important to understand logic and apply logic. Okay? Please work hard. Thank you. Vyas governed is there. Vyas, no. Next is Ajil. I've seen you, but still I just see you how. Just switch on the video. Ajil.
Yes, ma'am.
Why did you choose IT?
Okay, so I had chosen science in my 12th because I loved science. So I had no idea what I'm going to do after that. So I had attempted for JEE2 after my 12th, but later my interest changed and something had attracted me towards IT field. So that's the reason why I chose BSc IT.
And you are from which college?
Bharati Vidyapit, Kharga.
Okay. So you stay there only?
No, I stay in Vashi, Navi Mumbai.
And so then if travel will be difficult, no, for you once it's the offline starts.
Yeah. It's okay, train traveling.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult.
No. You'll have 7:30 lectures and all. It'll be really difficult. And going back.
Yeah.
See, now, for example, it is still 6 o'clock. You'll have to leave college by 6 o'clock. What time you'll reach there? Okay, fine. There are teachers also coming from there. So,
Okay.
is there someone to guide you regarding this subject, or you have to do it all by yourself?
Uh,
I
I
mean,
didn't get you.
I guide you in the subjects. There's someone to guide you regarding understanding the concepts or things like that? No.
Yeah, if I do have any doubts, there are always the seniors to help. So yeah, that's it.
Fine, thank you. Ajinkya, Ajinkya Gadge,
Yes, ma'am.
video please. By the way, others, have you all finished?
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm not getting it. I have a doubt.
Yeah, wait 1 second. Let me talk to him. I'll ask you to share the screen. Yes, Ajinkya, 12th standard science or commerce.
Thanks, ma'am.
From which college?
I'm from PES, Thane.
Acha, acha. And why IT? Why you didn't choose any college in Thane? Bedekar.
Actually, yeah, ma'am, I know that.
Ah. And the
Ma'am,
head
but
there is he all has contributed to start VSCIT in University of Mumbai, Abhijit Khale.
ma'am, I know.
Sir.
I know, ma'am.
You have very good teachers there.
Yeah,
Good.
ma'am.
MCC.
Thank you, sir.
Helper.
I know. Yes.
From there you jump to SIS.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Why? Any special reason?
Ma'am, actually, I searched on Google and I saw a lot of reviews that it is a good college, SIS.
Acha,
So I picked the name.
oh, okay, fine. No problem. And how was semester one?
Huh?
How
Tell
was
me, sir.
semester one? Semester one.
And it was
Subjects
quite difficult.
was difficult, no?
Yes,
Okay,
quite
fine.
difficult.
No problem. It
So,
will be fine as semesters go by. Okay,
ma'am, thank you.
fine. Thank you. Yes, sweetie, share your screen. Once again, now, what's your name? Some
Nada Michael Sweet.
Nadar. Okay, wait. Let me see. Nadar. Nadar. After Nadar, the next name?
Michael.
You are the presenter. Share your screen. So you are doing quadratic. You finished with quadratic, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, show me. It's that code. It's not. It's going off. The screen is not seen. Wait. Let me see. Why you are displaying as inside to see the intermediate values? Is it?
Yes, ma'am. I'm a little confused that where I went wrong, so I just put this display as.
Yeah, that's the best way to know where you went wrong. Okay. So EXP of 4, you're getting 54. Okay, no problem. I is equal to 1 colon. Okay, you increase the number of iterations, no? To 10.
Okay, ma'am.
Do it in front of me. 4 raised to I you have given, no? I'm not able to see it properly.
Yes, ma'am, for us try. Otherwise, we can write X over here.
No, that is okay. That is okay. 4 is okay.
Yeah, ma'am. Now I got 54.
So it's not, you are not arriving at the answer when it is 4 iterations. That's all. So why I gave 4 is because in the formula it was still 4, which I pasted, no? That was still 4. So I told you always you must increase the number of iterations to arrive at the actual answer. And
So now it's okay now, ma'am. Like
it's
this.
okay.
Okay.
It is okay. It is okay. No problem.
Okay.
So it's for the whole class. See, did you see she shared the screen? Did everybody see the screen? Those were there in the meeting.
Yes, ma'am.
So when it is less number of iterations, you are not arriving at the answer. So you have to increase the iteration. So as you increase the iterations, the expression also will increase. It will be plus x power 5 by 5 factorial plus x power 6 by 6 factorial. Like that it goes on till x power 10 by 10 factorial. As you increase the iterations, you will get the exact value of e power x. Okay. So you should always remember this. If you remember what sir does in the lecture, for example, bisection method. Sir gives you the number of iterations. What is the maximum number of iterations sir gives you? Hello? 3 iterations?
Ma'am, 4.
3 or 4. 3 or 4. Okay, so 3 or 4. And you almost arrive at the root and you stop. You are not checking whether it is exactly giving you 0, which is on the right hand side. Whatever equation you have that is equal to 0, you are not substituting the value which you have got as root in the equation and checking whether it is exactly giving us 0. Okay, so since sir said you stop after 4 iterations, you are stopping after 4 iterations. It may happen that you are not arriving at the exact root in 4 iterations. So when we are doing program in Scilab, the iterations we will give whatever we want. Okay, we can give whatever we want and we will do it as long as we arrive at the actual root. Okay, so usually where do we stop? Actually, how do we stop is we check for the error of the last 2 roots that we have got. That is the root that you got in the 3rd iteration and the root that you got in the 4th iteration. You will find the difference between the two. If it is 0.00001, then it's almost you have arrived at the root because you see repetition of values. The moment you see repetition of values, you stop finding out the root there. So this is one condition that we will check. We will subtract the current root and the previous root, we will find the difference. And if the difference is 0.0001, means in the question itself, it will be given. E is equal to the error value is 0.001 or 0.0001 or 0.00001. If the error value is given, then you will find the difference between the last 2 iteration roots. If it is 0.0001, you stop there. Then you decide whatever you have found in X4 is the root and you stop. This is a general idea you follow. Do you follow this manually or sir gives 4 iterations and you do it for 4 times and whatever you get as X4 is the root? You decide like that, right? That is how it happens in theory. So when you are writing the program, it will be different. Okay. So that I will explain when I am writing the program. I'll explain. Fine. Who has finished? So Sweetie is done, right? Sweetie, can you show the quadratic equation also?
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm getting an error.
Yeah, you can. 1 second. I'll just see what is the output for Sweetie, and you can share your screen. Okay. You remove that DISP of S inside of the for loop in EXP. Sweetie.
Okay, ma'am.
Later. It is okay. Don't do it now. Show me quadratic. Run for all the values, huh?
Yes, ma'am. I did. I want to clear it.
1 second. You click on hide. Let that the sharing thing. Click on hide. No. Now you cleared the screen. Okay, fine, no problem. 2 and minus 12. 3 plus 5. Okay. Did you find some other? Was this done in theory now in NSM?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You can try for other values also. If you have some notebook where you have some values.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am. This is till 20.
It is
The
20?
the exact value comes.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Even at 10, you got 54 point, no?
Yeah.
That is enough.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, who's that person who had an issue? What is your name? I will make you the presenter.
Now it's okay, ma'am. I got the answer.
You got the answer?
Yes.
Yes, now I'll be calling out names. Please don't leave the meeting. Whatever error is there, we can solve it right now. Okay, so see, people are leaving the meeting. Yes, Subha Ponraj, you're there? Subha?
Yes, ma'am.
Subha,
Yes,
is
ma'am.
it Subha or Subha?
Shubha.
Shubha, na? Then where is
Yes,
that
ma'am.
H? H is
No,
not
ma'am.
there.
Subha. SUB. I not added.
I can
Yes,
call
ma'am.
you Shubha, na?
Okay, ma'am.
Shubha, what is over?
Quadratic, ma'am.
You're finished quadratic.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it working?
Yes, ma'am. It's
And
working.
you're
I got the answer.
doing ePARX.
Yes, ma'am. Now only I started.
You just started.
Yes, ma'am. Because I got error in quadratic, so it took time for me.
So now you're finished with quadratic.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you send a screenshot in WhatsApp for me?
Personally, ma'am?
Personally.
Okay.
I want to see. Yes. Shweta Maurya, you're there? Shweta Maurya.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you share your screen?
Yes, ma'am.
You're finished with quadratic and ePARX?
Only quadratic equation.
Yeah, you share your screen.
Ma'am, I log in with mobile.
It's okay. You can share your screen with mobile also.
I done in laptop.
Acha, you have done in laptop.
Yeah.
Then you show me the camera. Use your camera and show your laptop screen. Is it working for all the values?
Yes, ma'am.
No. Show the output screen. Okay. Fine. You're working with ePARX. You have not finished, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Piyush, you're there?
Yes, ma'am.
What is over?
No, ma'am, quadratic.
Only quadratic. So all have only quadratic is over.
I'm currently doing the other one, but I finished the quadratic.
Yeah, can you share your screen or what is it? You can share your screen.
Yeah, I'm here to access the permission.
Yeah, I'm making you the presenter. You are the presenter now.
Can you see, ma'am?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah. This one is the quadratic program.
You need not comment the d greater than 0, d less than 0. Why have you commented that? It should not be like that. Then your answer is not working. I mean, the code should work. Automatically, the control will go to that that condition. Okay.
Ma'am, no, I've really done this. Commenting.
Huh?
No, nothing, ma'am, nothing.
You select that d greater than 0 and uncomment, Control Shift D. Select, do it right now in front of me. If d greater than 0, that if structure you select and press Control Shift D. Select the whole thing completely right from. You're using laptop, no?
Ma'am.
No. Whole thing you select till end.
Till here?
Control Shift D. Yes, the same way the last part also. If D is less than Control Shift D. See whether the comment has gone. Now you run. Now it will run only for that condition. Did you get the correct answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you uncomment the real and you comment the real and equal wala thing. A is equal to 1. Press Control D. Select all the three. Press Control D. Now you select the first A, B, C value and press Control Shift D. Now run it again. Click on the center execute button. No, then it will come automatically. You have 3 execute buttons. Click on the center execute button.
There, ma'am. Okay, this one.
Save and execute. So it will come automatically. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is also correct. So it's working, no, for all the options?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine, thank you. You can stop sharing. You are working with ePRX, right? Or you're finished?
No, I'm currently doing it.
Yeah, fine. Aishwarya Thomas.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have done the quadratic. The second one, I'm still doing it. I haven't got perfect answer.
You did quadratic long back, no? You did not raise your hand. I asked you.
What, ma'am? Yes, I had finished quadratic already, but I still can't do the
ePRX, you're still working?
Yes,
half
ma'am.
an hour, how many? It's 50 minutes is over after I gave you,
Mine is wrong actually.
You show me the quadratic. You can run and show me the output also.
I'm getting ePRX like this and...
Yeah, share, I'll tell you.
Oh, okay, so sorry, ma'am. I thought I was screen sharing.
No.
This is the quadratic output and this is...
Show me the ePRX. Did you increase? Increase at 1:10 you give there on top.
Yes, ma'am.
And here down x raised to I. Down x caret symbol I. Divided by, not into. Divided by factorial of I.
Like
and
this?
End the for loop there only. Okay. You have to calculate ePRX, no? And then you have to print.
Yes.
Right there end. And remove the last end, which is your height. There is one more end down. Remove it. Run it. Okay.
This
is what Sweetie was saying. To get exactly 54.59, she changed that 10 to 20.
Okay.
So that's all. So that is what I'm trying to tell you all is as you increase the number of iterations, the exact value you will arrive at. Okay. So you increase that to 20 and see. Let us see if what Sweetie is saying is correct or wrong. Run it again. Okay?
Yes.
Exactly the same value. Okay? So as you increase the number of iterations, you will arrive at the same value. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Right. Only this much. I don't know why you are all taking so much time, huh? Students. How many of you finished with both? Please raise your hand. Yes, Ajil, can you share your screen? Can I see your screen? Please raise your hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please let the hand be raised, those who are finished with both.
Ma'am, can you make me as a presenter?
Yeah, I'll make it. Where did you go?
So sorry.
Raise your hand so that you'll be there on top. Please raise your hand and please be there.
This is the roots for roots of quadratic
Yes.
equation.
Again, see, you all have this habit. See, this is for the whole class. Huh? Let me tell you, you should not comment the if structure. You should not comment the if structure. When I showed you, I commented because I have to run I had not written anything inside the diff. So if I run it, I will not get any answer. That's why I commented the if there when I was teaching. Oh, that is why you all have done it. No, please don't. It should work. It should automatically go to the if. Okay, according to the values we pass, it should automatically choose the if. So all the if should be uncommented. It should not be commented. All ifs to be uncommented.
Is it okay now?
No. See, the statements inside are commented. It will not go into that if only as per the data. So you don't have to worry at all.
Okay.
Because D will not be greater than 0. Okay. You can select it and press Control Shift D. The second if, select the complete if, and don't calculate D 3 times. Remove the second calculation of D. You will not calculate D 3 times. Remove D. Only
This one?
once on top. The rest you have to remove.
I have to
No.
remove this.
Wait. Only D. You have to use backspace and remove. Delete. Click delete. Again, D is the second D. That also you select. Click delete. Now there is one calculation. Now it is perfect. Now it will automatically go to the D less than 0 condition. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
It will automatically go. Because when you calculate D, it will be less than 0. So first it will check whether D is greater than 0. It is not. So it will not go inside. Next you have written D is equal to 0. It will check whether D is equal to 0. It is not. So it will come out of, it will not go inside that if. The third if the condition will be true. So it will go inside that if, and it will execute those this one.
Yes, ma'am.
Hope everybody here is following it. Okay. You've got the answer.
Yeah.
What about PRAC? Change that iteration 1:10 or 1:20. That you get 1:15. You give 1:15.
1:15.
15. Run. There is a point 0.001 difference, na?
Yeah.
Okay, so give 17. You change it to 17. There is a little more difference. Okay, fine, no problem. So it's only in 20 it is coming. Fine, you change it to 20. Okay, you got exact answer. Fine, you can stop sharing. Gunwanta Glory, you are the CR Glory? You are the CR Glory? Gunwanta Glory?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ashtalakshmi, you can share your screen?
Yes, ma'am.
the others who have not finished, hope you are all doing it sincerely. And if you have any doubt, please ask me. The others who have not raised your hand, hope you are doing it sincerely. And the root thing you have finished?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I'm doing in Skylab Cloud, so I couldn't save. So I copied the earlier code.
Ah.
Okay.
And you have kept it in the Word file, no?
No. I didn't made a Word file.
You
I
have
just
to.
finished.
Now this will also go. Please copy this and store it in at least somewhere. You have a note.
Yeah. The second code I didn't store anywhere. The first one I've stored in my email as well as my WhatsApp.
Achha, this one also you store, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
WhatsApp you don't store, please. Email or whatever. Huh?
Okay, ma'am.
Show me the answer. Come down. 34. Okay, you have to. Everybody, please change the iteration to 10 or 15 or 20. Beyond 10, you please change so that you get that 54. Okay. I is equal to 1 to 10 or anything beyond 10. Run it again. And you are displaying the intermediate values, you remove that, okay? So this 10 is okay. You want it. You have to give 20. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. Quadratic you have finished?
Yes, ma'am. I'll show you. Ma'am, this is my quadratic.
Working, no?
Yes, ma'am. Oh. I missed.
Yeah. That's okay.
Okay.
Correct it.
Okay, ma'am. Earlier I got the answer, but due to I think copy paste where I missed, I have to.
No problem.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, the others hope you have done it. You can lower your hand, others. You can lower your hand. Those have raised your hand, please lower your hand.
Ma'am, can I stop presenting?
Yeah, you can stop sharing. I'm going to share my screen. Now, what do you know about the bisection method, students? What do you know about the bisection method? If the given root is negative and positive, what is it? The given root is negative and positive. Is it the root which is negative and positive? Or f of x is negative and positive? F of x. Okay. Is it so? Someone else can tell me what he has said is correct or wrong. Yes, students. Okay. How do we arrive at the root? That is the beginning, the initial root. How do we decide?
Ma'am, bisection formula a plus b upon 2.
No. That is a formula. That is later. Okay. The initial root, as carefully said, so you're going to find the f of x. Given the equation, you will find the f of x. Okay, for example, let me take an equation. x cubed minus 4x minus 9. Is everybody seeing the screen clearly? Okay. So what do we do is, we go for first substituting 0. We will find f of 0. Can someone tell me what is f of 0?
Minus
Minus
9.
9.
Minus 9. Then f of 1.
Minus
Minus
12.
12.
F of 2.
Minus 9.
F of 3.
Six.
Okay. So here comes the point which Kaifali said. Okay, you're going to find a consecutive negative and positive value, and you decide the root lies between the x value which you have used to find f of x. Okay, for example, here this is a negative value and this is a positive value, so you stop finding f of x here and you decide that the root is between 2 and 3. Okay, you can imagine in this manner. Suppose this is a line. Okay, and you know here the value is 0. F of x value is 0. So to this side it is going to be negative f of x. To this side it is going to be positive f of x. So when do we say it is f of x is equal to 0? Now if this is equal to 0, that means we have arrived at the root, is it not? We have arrived at the x value, so that you're getting a 0. So when will we get f of x is equal to 0? You know, it should be, we have got a negative value by substituting 2, we have got a negative value. By substituting 3, we have got a positive value. So in between these two, only 0 lies. Yes or no? Minus 9, minus 8, minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4. Like this it goes on. Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is your root. Okay. But this you have, I mean, whatever x value you are getting here, that becomes the root. Now this minus 9 is f of x value when x is equal to 2. And this 6 is the f of x value when x is equal to 3. So your root lies between 2 and 3 because your 0 is between these two. You know your 0 lies between a negative and a positive value. So your 0 is here. So whatever is the x value at this place, that will be the root. Okay, why I am teaching like this is what you will write in Scilab. Okay, the same logic you will apply in Scilab. Okay, so manually when you're doing it is different. When you're writing a program, it is different. Okay, I will not say it is different. Just we are coding it exactly how, I mean, we should be in a position to code. So we can find out this f of x value. You have an easy way to find out in Scilab the f of x value. So we will find the f of x value. And what we will do is every time we find the new f of x value, we will multiply the old f of x value and the new f of x value. If we get a positive value after multiplying the two consecutive f of x, then we decide it is a wrong interval. If we get a negative value, then we decide it is a, and this two, why we say the root is between consecutive negative and positive f of x value. Hello? Hello, students.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you all there? Did you understand this? Only if you understand this, I will proceed further. Otherwise, I will repeat this again. Otherwise, I'll repeat this again because I cannot go further because we will be doing this in Scilab. So you have to understand this. Also, an easy way to check whether your answer is correct is in the scale of you have to in the scale of say minus 10 to 10 you should see. So minus 9 is closer to 0 or 6 is closer to 0. 6 is closer to 0. So your root will be somewhere towards 3. It will be 2.5 and above. Okay. So that is how you will decide the root. Now for this example, the root is it will be 2.7 and above. Okay, it will be greater than 2.5 because 6 is closer to 0 than minus 9. So that I'll come a little later. Let me change the color of the ink. Okay. So now, what does this mean? Why are we stopping here? Okay, so as carefully said, given this, we can say that the root lies between. How do given in the sense? Of course, it is not a jadoo that it is given. Why we are doing this, that you must know. Then you will understand if this is given, we can easily find the root. Okay. So when we substitute f of 2, that means you're going to substitute 2 in x. You're getting minus 9. Here, when you substitute 3, you're getting 6. So immediately when we get a consecutive negative and positive value, we decide that the root lies between the x value that you have used to find the f of x. Okay. So you have used f of 2 to find, you have got minus 9. You have used f of 3 and you've got 6. So your root lies between 2 and 3. Now, how do you say that? Why do you say that the root lies between 2 and 3? Now, those who are good at maths knows this. Okay, but still, I will explain. Shall I rub this part so that I can write it very clearly? I'm rubbing this part. So now I just write minus 9, minus 8, minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now all these values are f of x values. Okay, all these values are f of x values. It is f of x, the function. But the root is x. In this f of x, our root is x. Okay, if the f of x is 0 here f of x is 0. Whatever is the x value at this position will be the root. We know that when we have an equation, for example, for this equation, x cube minus 4x minus 9 is equal to 0. You should get this f of x as 0. Then whatever x value you have used to get f of x is equal to 0 will be the root. Okay. But we got f of when x is equal to 2, we got minus 9. And when x is equal to 3, we got 6. Now we have to find this x. So that if we find this x, then we have got the root. Are you understanding, students, now? Is it better? Did you all understand? Did you all understand it in a better manner?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody, those who ask me doubt. Everyone. There are students who are not saying anything. For them also. Are you following what is happening in the lecture? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, who's there? No, Baba. I've just started teaching. Because I know most of you have finished quadratic and the EPA, right? So why should I waste time and ask you to share the screen and do? That's why I started off. Okay. I'll be teaching this again in next year. I mean, my voice is like, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did everybody understand this? So we have to arrive at this x value. For that, you will be using that formula a plus b by 2. Okay. Repeatedly. And this also varies. What is a and what is b varies based on the condition. Okay. So what you will do first you will say 2 plus 3 by 2. So when you say 2 plus 3 by 2, you will get the answer as 2.5. So you will substitute f of 2.5. So when you substitute f of 2.5, you are getting a value minus 3, something you are getting here. Okay. So here x is equal to 2.5. So now because it is negative, I can omit this part. So now my root is lying between minus 3 and here. Okay. That is 2.5 and 3. So like this, I will cut short, and I will reach this x value. Okay. Hope you are following, students. This is what you do. Yes or no? We have done in theory the same thing. But in theory, what you do, you just write it down in a paper and you just go on and on. Now here you have to code it. Okay, we'll only give this equation and it should give me the root. So we should write the Scilab code for this. Okay. Let me tell you. So I will surely teach you how it actually works, and the corresponding code for this I'll be teaching. Okay, so that you will follow and you will be in a position to write the code. But it is very important. See, coding is very important. But I will tell you, logic application where you are applying logic is actually in this NSM, and next semester you will be using Python. There also logic will come. Data structures also logic will come. Then in semester 4 logic will come. But when C++ has already started, so there it is less of logic and more of the object oriented concepts. So in object oriented concepts, there is no such, these arithmetic logics are not there. Yes or no? You have started with oops, is it not? Do you have such logics? Whatever you studied in C, are you studying in C++ now? Hello, students. Object oriented concept has started. So you will have less of logic and it will be more of understanding the object oriented concept. Okay. So the classes and all that you should understand. So then there will be less of such a logic. Okay. What to write after, which statement will come after statement 1, which statement will come after statement 2. There it will be just for understanding the concept of object oriented programming. We'll be just writing we'll be even just writing printf statement and understanding the logic actually there. So you will not be actually writing such codes. Okay. okay, as you have written in C language and as you are going to write in NSM. Okay, so that much will not be there in this one. So please don't worry. It will be you. I mean, first year will be difficult. From second year, you will be in a position to understand things in a better manner. Okay, so first year is tough. I will not say it is easy. First year is tough. Of course, there are few people who are smart. I know, but if those people can make the others understand, I would appreciate. Okay, if you have the courtesy to help others, then I would appreciate. There are students who are not in a position to, they don't approach me also, maybe they are not in a position to approach the teachers. Well and good, no problem. But suppose they are approaching you, if you have understood, please explain the concept to them and let them also come up along with you. Okay, so in the first year it is difficult, and please don't worry. I will try my level best to make you understand, and I will not, as a teacher cannot, um, teacher can only guide so that you can inculcate that logic in you. But teacher cannot teach you logic. Okay, teacher will say one logic. She will say this is one logic to solve the problem. Now you will learn logic, you will learn how to write code when you try it by yourself. Okay, so you can also now try for the C programs that you have written there. Simple programs like sum of the digit, Armstrong number, perfect number, strong number, NCR, how to solve NCR, all this you can try. Arrays, ascending order, descending order, merging of arrays, all these things you can try now. So, and you can see whether you are able to write the logic by yourself. So then you can also be, you can also develop confidence in programming. So this is one way you can try. But I know you are busy with so many things: assignment, presentation, that, this, all this will start now. Okay, so you will be busy with that, so you're not in a position. But you have to, because by TY you have to write everything by yourself. I mean, the project I am talking about. So slowly, you may not get time at a stretch. Slowly, try to understand the importance of logic, and you please try it at your level. Okay, so that is one way you can put in efforts. So, did you get an idea about how we are going to go about with the logic? Everybody, this bisection. Hello.
Yes,
Hello,
ma'am.
students. Okay. So we'll start right from this f of 0. This will be our first statement, but we will write it in a different manner. In Scilab, it is completely different. You cannot, of course, we'll be using this f, open bracket, close bracket, but inside something else we will write. So that we will see in our next lecture. Okay, students? Yes. You can, you when you give the negative number also, if you're getting 0, then no problem, no. That will also be the root. What are you trying to say? I didn't understand actually. You are, that is each one, you were getting a different root, the other person was getting a different root. You're saying like that? Ah, ah, ah. You have to take consecutive, negative and positive, no? Mm. That the one that I showed you like that, no? But you had taken, you mean to say you had taken For example, say you have got for f of, now I got f of 0 also, I got a positive number. Huh? And f of 3, sorry, I got a negative number. And f of 3, I got a positive number. So you mean to say you had taken 0 and 3. That is what you're trying to say? And the other person has taken f of 2, the immediate consecutive number. These two one person has taken, and you had taken this. Okay, you will arrive at the answer. You will surely arrive at the answer. Okay? Because this is negative and this is positive. You will arrive at the answer. When you did it, acha, that person also got it in 4 iterations. You also got it in 4 iterations. That may happen. I don't know. But it should not be like that, because yes, it can happen, because you will also do 0 plus 3 by 2. It will immediately bring you down. It will bring you down to this position. Okay, 0 plus 3 by 2, it will bring you down this between 2 and 3. That is why you also arrived and that person also arrived at this in the same iteration. Okay, hello. It can happen. Fine. So I stop here. What is the time? Yeah, no problem. We started at 2, right? So if you have such, suppose you're free like this, even on, you can tell the Friday batch also, Ajil. Suppose you're getting free early, you can let me know, and I can proceed. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Thank you, students. You can leave the meeting. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
You can leave the meeting. Thank you.